particular session, I must say. So I formally now hand over the stage to the chairman, Dr. Naresh Goyal, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Richa. I also welcome all of you for this very important session on academia industry interface. Since our Honorable Director, Dr. Giri Singh sir, has already given a background of this particular session, so we are going straightway on our two presentations which we have already planned. And for that, I request first Dr. T. Raju to kindly start his presentation.
A very good morning to one and all, respected chairman, eminent dignitaries of the dais, on the dais, delegates of this particular seminar. Really, I'm honored to present the technologies that have been developed by the institute in front of you all. So, I'm trying to deliver, give glimpses of the technologies that have been developed at our institute. In yesterday's session, our Honorable Director sir has already mentioned that we have a large number of technologies which have been well accepted by the industry. And these technologies have been licensed multiple times, either by our institute or by the Agri Innovate India Limited, which is a for-profit company of the Indian Council of Agriculture Research. Now, we do have a large number of technologies, as I just mentioned. It's roughly around 180 pool of technologies we have. And this graph on the left side of the screen indicates that the technologies have been multiple times licensed to the dairy industries. So that makes a worthy statement from all of us from NDRI that the technologies of NDRI have been well received by the industry. Now, if you have not got a chance to look at what the technologies are, the soft copy of the technologies in the form of a brochure has already been provided in the registration kit. You may please look at it once again. These technologies which are listed in the booklet can be classified into at least these 6 categories, and the booklet also contains the coding where the new product development in the form of IDP, the coding has been given, and it makes a large share of the complete technologies what we have. So roughly around 82 technologies are part of this new product, while the quality and safety has been a major component which is actually earning revenue to the institute. And these includes both chemical quality assurance as well as the microbial quality assurance and safety of the dairy products. And we do have a good number of dairy process equipment which have been developed. Primarily, they cater to the small and medium scale industries, but we do have the expertise to go for large scale industrial equipment manufacture or fabrication. We do, also have innovative starter cultures, probiotics also, and the other segment of the processing industry, that is the production, which we also cater. We do have technologies in those fronts also. Now, as I just mentioned, all the major adulterants, chemical adulterants in milk have been well taken care by NDRI, and rapid tests have been developed in the form of strip tests. And you can see we are also moving forward to make it much more rapid in terms of using the advanced techniques like lateral flow assay. And many of these technologies are already patented, so NDRI has the patent ownership. So we do have a large number of microbial rapidity tests also. Dr. Goyal, Naresh Goyal, who is the chairman of this current session, he himself is the key inventor of many of these microbiology-based tests. So like for determination of the contaminants and contaminants like antibiotic residues or the pesticide residues, and even to look for the quality of the raw milk in terms of the subclinical and clinical mastitis. The recent technologies have been even released by the government of India. We also have technologies to look at to detect the pathogens which are of concern to the dairy industry, such as the Listeria monocytogenes, Escherichia coli, and also enterococci. Now, coming to the innovative dairy products, we can classify them into these 5 different categories. A pool of these new product development has been to shift the traditional process of making these products in the kitchen or in the from the kitchen to transform it to an industrial scale in the form of ready to use convenient mixes. And the latest addition is in terms of the payasam and pinni from our southern regional station. Large number of traditional dairy products have been standardized, their technologies have been mechanized, and then these technologies are now available for different categories of people, whether they are the calorie conscious people or for the normal consumers. So we have in this particular category, which is a newer addition, is the cow milk protein powder for sundaes, another reconstitutable kind of product, which serves as a processing technology wherein the sundaes can be directly made out of this powder. And we do have other technologies like the Arjuna herbal ghee, which has been again licensed multiple times, the curcumin enriched ghee, which has been recently licensed to one of the companies in Kerala. We do have industrial solution solved problem, which is in terms of Kheer Mohan long life product, which was canned and sold to one of the company in Rajasthan. We do have a pool of functional dairy products to cater a specific health benefit. So the following session, next presentation, we will have details about these technologies, but to just give you a brief idea, many of these technologies have already been transferred to the industry last year also to KMF. We do have some of the fermented dairy products, which are again functional in nature. Innovative dairy-based ingredients. With the recent advancements in the field of material science, the nanoparticles and nano emulsions have been one of the key research areas in our institute too. So we could develop some of these kind of ingredients which are fit for fortification and usage in the other food industry sectors. And the dairy waste, the ghee residue, the technology has been standardized to convert it into useful powder in terms of its applications in other sectors of food industry. So we do have a pool of technologies wherein the millets have been integrated with the milk. So with the Government of India focus and the FAO's advice, millets have been promoted, but way before the international recognition for millets have come, NDRI has already developed a good number of technologies wherein milk and millets have been integrated. To address the supply chain needs at the consumer's end, the non-destructive colorimetric freshness indicators have also been developed, and recently NDRI got a patent out of these technologies. As I mentioned, innovative dairy equipment is another core area that we have been working. Maybe we are standardizing them year after year. The recent addition includes the automated paneer press, wherein microprocessors have been used, and this caters to the small-scale industries. Innovative dairy starter cultures. There is no major company, as also Dr. Rajaratnam sir in the morning, he mentioned that Bihar Comfed has taken the mystery doi cultures from NDRI. Yes, they are serving the nation through the supply of starter cultures also, and innovative starter cultures, both in terms of the product development as well as probiotic attributes have been supplied, and the technologies are ready with us. The other segment is from the production. In the animal nutrition segment, we do have technologies related to the calf management, especially the probiotic organisms to maintain the health of the calf. Also the feed additives and their feed formulations to suit the current needs, including the reduction in methane emissions. Also innovative mineral technologies, wherein the mineral mixtures, area-specific mineral mixtures and others have also been developed and commercialized to companies. Now, the new age nutraceuticals, their incorporation into animal feed is also a major technology, major area of work that we have been working on, and the technologies are ready. So similarly, last couple of slides to focus on the technologies which are related to the bull fertility assessment technologies. We are already having this in line. And the last one from the production technology, which is again a prominent technology, is to have identification of the estrus in buffaloes especially, but the work has also been recently carried out to detect the pregnancy in cows also. So what is a major advantage for the industry for adopting the technologies of NDRI? See, these are all research-based technologies, so we do have a lot of inputs went into to come out as a technology. Number two, they have been validated, proven, and sometimes the validation has already been done by the third parties, the industry itself. Then only they have bought the technologies. And many of these technologies are patented. So the ownership is lying with the NDRI and ICAR, and handholding is also provided whenever the technologies are offered. And most importantly, there will be a win-win situation for the companies when they print on their labels that the technology has been licensed by NDRI or adopted from NDRI. That gives a sense of the trust among the consumers too. So there is a very easy mechanism to buy the technologies from the ICAR, either through NDRI directly or through Agri Innovate, and they are mostly non-exclusive, the reason being public funded institution. And there is also a discount offered to MSMEs and startups according to the Government of India policy. So with this, I thank our Director NDRI for giving me an opportunity to showcase the technologies of NDRI in front of you. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, Mr. Rajan, for excellent presentation on giving the novel features of the technology which we have developed at NDRI. Now, we have already got some questions from the industry, and these questions have already been put up on the slides. Now, I request Dr. Pradeep Bhai to kindly give your presentation on those questions, and we'll be having question answers on that, and after that, in addition, if you have some other questions, that also will take up after this presentation.
Very good afternoon to one and all sitting here, Honorable Director, distinguished guest, Chairman of the session, rapporteur, and panelists, and also delegates. Here we comes to very interesting part of this session, wherein the industrial people and the academic people, they will be interacting in this, and we have received certain questions from the industry side, mainly related with the identification of milk and milk product, whey disposable issues, whey protein recovery. There are a few other sides also, like which are related with the milk supply chain. These different types of issues I have just tried to put it into the major heads. Okay, so these questions I will put, and we can have a discussion because our panelists are with us. And after understanding the questions, I will just we can have a discussion with the panelists, and let's see that what kind of solutions we can offer to the industries. So in the adulteration detection and the control aspects, you'll find that there are some questions from the industry side, because there are use of palm oil and some vegetables or fats in the paneer, curd, and even some other products. So industry is wanting whether do we have some rapid test available with us at NDRI, which can help them to detect the adulteration at the early stage. Another question, second question, which also related to the adulteration, and there is increasing the trend in the this adulteration of the milk and milk product. So I now open this discussion for these issues. I request the processing side.
Yeah, now we can have any questions pertaining to adulteration of milk. Any questions from the industry, you can please have that question. We have a specialized expert head of the division sitting here. They will give you all solutions for those questions. Any questions, please? Sir, my question is how we can detect animal fat in any
biggest controversy we saw in
This
this
mic, yeah.
region.
I request
आपके
Dr.
पास भी तो
Vivek
चाहिए होगा।
Sharma, Head of Chemistry, to kindly give your inputs on that.
Thank you. It's a good question. What the animal fat detection in milk fat. So there are few technologies which are being used internationally also. And here also people have worked on the PCR-based methodology to detect specifically big body fat, because other body fats may create some interferences, but there are some technologies. The only thing is that one has to use that technology, because earlier people may be thinking that vegetable oil is a problem, but maybe now the recent issue as you mentioned. So okay, there are other technologies, so you can use that.
Mic, please.
Yeah, that is fine. Yes, that makes
Early detection is not possible with PCR, right, sir?
that is fine, because it takes some time. But sometimes one has to use some technologies which really need some more time. In medical sciences also you must be seeing that there are tests to detect the TB. Okay, but again you have to confirm it, then there are certain golden standards. So we are working on it to further shorten these things. Our director sir has also guides us and asked us to do work on it so that we can shorten this time.
Right,
So
sir.
that's-
So
yeah.
here the new technology that we want is an early detection of animal fat or vegetable fat or anything in milk fat.
Yeah,
That is what is the goal now to us.
Okay.
Right, sir. Thank you very much.
You are noted on the question.
Thank you very much.
Whatever inputs Dr. Vivek has given, apart from that, already some research is in the pipeline and some new markers, you see, they are already in process to identify, which will give your, early detection, what is your concern. So we are already thinking on that, and new marker identification is in progress.
Sir, my question is milk which is derived from rich animals is also having milk, animal fat. That is an animal fat. And how we have to differentiate between the two? How can we detect that? That's the main thing. And in industry, it has to be done quickly. Otherwise, it's of no use. If it takes 1 day, 2 days, or something like that.
Yeah, no, again I request high grade chemistry.
Sir, as I mentioned earlier in the previous question also, that you are right that animal milk is also having that component. That is why I mentioned that specifically the steak body fat, that can be sorted out, but if somebody is adding some other fat or other milk which is coming from the cow or buffalo, then it may be a little bit problem. So yeah, this is a challenge. I won't say that it is not a challenge. So it is a challenge. So NDRI has taken up this challenge. We are working on it. So let us see that how quickly we come up with the solution. You are right that there is the problem. Another thing that the GNC-based method you are mentioning, that takes less time, but again, it is not the platform kind of test. So we have to work on it.
I just want to say one thing, that today, over and above industry, I think consumer has become a very big stakeholder. Because actually he is paying for the wrong products. So the question being asked by Saxena sir and Verma sir, they pertain is that at a consumer level, 2020 there was a survey by PFA, wherein daily alone, products like ghee, paneer and khoa, they were having 26%, 29% and 55% addition of vegetable oil. So that way if a consumer is purchasing it, how quickly we can test it, I think, so from consumer angle, if suppose some technology are developed, that will be very happy. And they need to be happy.
Done some work on that, Dr. Vivek, you can highlight that.
You are right, sir.
In milk you have done, probably in product you might have, you are going for validation. In milk you have.
So that is what I am again saying, sir, that it is a challenge. We have done some work. mentioned that if we do something, then the another side, that is also what's not. So they work very proactively. Once they know that this one is the indicator or this one is the marker, now they try to find out the ways and means to get rid of that marker. I think industry people, they must be knowing that, that the counter, you can say the counter industry, I would say, that is working, they are very smart. It is just like as a police or globally energy. So we have to work accordingly. So we also want the feedback and some input from the industry. So this is a challenge, how industry is meeting, we have to work in a collaboration. It should be a concerted effort. If I am sitting in NDRI, that there is not compulsory that I know everything. So because many things industry people, they face the practical problems. So if they come up with a problem, sometimes they are also taking some care of this, taking some care and have some their own solutions. You have to validate those solutions also. So we can work in coordination so that we can take care of this problem.
Yes, I can add to the as a chairman. We have done in the last 1 decade. I think quality and safety was one of the major concern, and NDRI has taken a very proactive role in development of many technologies linked with the killing milk production. And adulteration kit, which Dr. Rajan, he has taken a very keen interest, and those all wet-based methods which our industry is using nowadays, he has already transformed those wet-based methods from the stick. And now within 2 to 3 minutes, you can have all 7, 8 adulterations checking. And this particular issue of animal fat, definitely I agree, it's really a serious problem. And to identify its specific marker and to address it thoroughly with all products is a challenge for the institute. But I'm sure our dedicated team will come out with this solution in a very short time. We are sure.
Sir, one more thing. In milk, we have solids and water. Presently, we are separating the traditional method of evaporation between the filtration. So, मेरा question ये है कि since it is NDRI and we think for the future, do we develop any technology which is cheaper and faster than the traditional and existing technologies to separate solid and water, to have more export, cheaper thing, faster things, transportation cost reduces. So it's a different, different thought, which I got it just now. And maybe NDRI can help.
Fact dairy technology, can you give some input on that?
Very good afternoon. Sir, your questions is very pertinent, and we are also discussing in that many times Dr. R.P. Singh has also raised this point that we are transporting water along with the solids to the dairy industry. So whatever the methods are available to, you can say, get solids from the drying methods, we all know only that is available heat-based. Membrane filtration could be one of the area that we saw in the various other sessions also. And presently, NDRI is also working in that direction, especially on the membrane filtration. And hopefully, in coming time, there may be another methods also evolving to you can say separate water. So that is but it is you can say burning issue, and in coming time we can do it. It's right now whatever the methods are available, industry is following and everybody is being followed. So very pertinent questions you have raised, and whole entire scientific faculty or academic faculty is looking to us for this solution, sir. So thank you very much. Nice questions.
Sir, I have got a question. Very simple question. Chairman, sir. This question will be directed to Ministry Division, Fellow Department, and of course Engineering Division. Is it been either by directly injecting steam, we call it culinary steam, or we need to
110, 120 degrees centigrade. You inject steam, and this steam should be culinary, but most of the steam which we have, which boiler is very, simple boiler, made out of cast iron or carbon steel. It's not as good as steel. And then each day, some chemical is added to the feed water. We call it pH booster. pH is a boosting. So that water is the quality, not a good water, good potable water, or good quality water. So steam carries a lot of chemicals in form of vapor and it goes to steam and goes to wind. And you heat those water for specifically an evaporator having 20,000 liter feed, you put around 750 kg steam, either in thermophilic heater or in main TBR heater. My question is, if water or bouquet with water is added, it should be also considered as one of the adulteration. Unknowingly you can call here adulterating milk. How much and how this water is affecting our milk? It's need a study. If you can reply right now, I will be the most happy person. If not, I will request you and engineering division to work together, come up with the solution, how can it affect. Second question, if the same will be, if we are heating 120 degrees centigrade by steam, if you are heating by steam, then first way. Second way, you can heat it by indirect. But if you heat indirect, there is a denaturation of serum protein, particularly hemoglobin. How much this effect makes the effect of our protein denaturation, which I would like to know from you. And if at all, if industry of say, where boiler in a say 30 metric ton per hour, and if they are told they need a culinary filter, so they are not going to have that culinary steam filter. Out of the question, because of very heavy cost. So if you are able to reply, give an answer, I will be happy. If not, you are studying and come back to us. Thank you, sir.
Dr. Vivek, the water mixing is considered as an adulterant. So, can you inputs on that?
At the moment, I think I don't have the direct answer, but the faculty is also sitting here in chemistry and dairy technology. Or if they have any answer, otherwise we can work as far as the adulteration part is concerned. Because it may be possible because the chemicals which we are using, those are not native to the milk. As you mentioned that in boilers something is being added, so that is not native to the milk. So I think that is possible. But right now, if there is any answer, if the faculty want to add something.
Yeah, I just want to add here that water is being becoming a part of as an adulterant. I think heavy metal can be one of the major issues. That is one of the major issues, and for that I just want to tell you, one of my PhD students, she has done a full PhD program on development of strip for detection of water, whether it is water being used at a collection points or at a receiving points or in our dairy farm, or that water which is coming in softener from the evaporator. So she has done that work, and that strip is ready and it is working in 2.5 hours. So it can detect lead and cadmium. These two heavy metals right now we are able to detect it in water. And even that is working in drinking water also. Because drinking water, again what we are drinking every day, that water also is having mercury, lead, cadmium is a big issue. So that it is working with all 4 different types of. So, yeah, that is a part of now research, I can understand. And now if it is becoming a part part of milk, then it is a researchable issue and that can take up. But as far as impact of heavy metal is concerned, which I suspect that it can really create a problem. So for that we have already developed a technology for that. Second point, I think high engineering, you can highlight on that.
Actually, sir, in boilers, they generally generate rice conditioning and super conditioning. And only those will transfer in the pipes and they will be at the end of application. And water is assumed to be a very hygienic medium for cooking. And they provide the instant cooking by the latent heat. If those streams are not in direct contact with the milk, then it will be very difficult for any contamination, etc. But generally we use soft water after the effluent treatment. If hard water is there, then they will be deposed on the surface of the exchanger or spreader. So we have to check the quality of the water for the operation of it.
Because you are writing something from outside, and chemical which is very harmful to health. So it should be also considered as one of the content we are adding, industry is adding, without knowing the real, result implication of this thing. My question is very simple. You need to study.
No, sir, sure. We will take it, sir.
Yes.
We will take it.
Initially, I think that water which is supposed to be mixed up with any possibility of mixing with milk, that chemical composition of that water is required first. That we need to know really something is there which can be a risk by addition of that water into milk. If it is so, then we need to have our R&D. We will take care.
You have got a boiler here in your experimental unit where you are using a boiler for heating and all that. You can have that to water and steam conversion.
Yeah, that can be done.
And people would want to
Yes, that part, Dr. Bhargava, you can see we can take.
Sir, my question is, first question is from the very aspect market. Can we detect the percentage of vegetable fat and milk fat added into any dairy product, percent of their percentage? This is the first question. Second question is that is from the department of dairy technology. That is based upon the microbiome. That lot of, especially in the baby milk, lot of in day by day food, lot of diet cultivars, more than 100 such manufacturers have come out. And they don't need any industry, nothing else. They are simply blending in a liner. Anyway, simply or whatever. Can this be this blended material having a microbiological count up to 500? Because that is the regulation for the effective 500 CFU per gram in 3 samples. Samples are having 5,000 more than that. And light blending products comply certified to my standards of the government, because that is a lot to be needed to do the research of light blending. But if the skim milk powder and added materials all are having 30,000, how can, by blending, how it will come below 5? same place. More than 100 such time blending in 10 by 10 room. I already started. That is covered. Licenses. The difficult part is that all the regulations, head NDRI, someone from NDRI is the chairman for such regulations. With the regulations and the process, both are respecting. Who is to do that?
Yeah, I would like to add your microbiological part, which you have a concern about SMP. You are referring to infant formula where in PIS standards there is a permission as per the flow chart which is being used for the infant formula. There is a provision for wet and dry blending process. And in that case, if you see the standards of FSSAI, for SMP, small m is 30,000 and capital M is 50,000. Your concern is that if that single powder is being used as a dry blending material in infant formula, where the standard is 5,000 per gram, isn't it? So it's practically clear that that product will not meet the standard. We had 31 meeting 2 days back on this issue. Your concern, you raised this concern during your presentations also. So in that case, BIS, we were having expert and we were discussing this issue. And they were of the opinion that if we go exclusively with the wet blending process, then there will be a monopoly. Only few companies will be able to produce such product. That is the reason they have given an option, but they have given an option that finished product, which is prepared by either by wet blending or dry blending, that should meet the specification of 5,000. That is the answer of what you raised within your presentation. Now you want that a test method which can detect in SMP 5,000 CFE. We have in our NDRI, we have developed a kit for detection, rapid kit for detection of plate count in milk, and that can also be applied in skimming powder. That is a tiny packed kit that Dr. Raghu has developed. Dr. Raghu is here. Dr. Raghu and myself both were the PI in this project, and that kit is working in real time. If you want, you can have the demo of that kit and you can adopt that kit for detection of up to 5,000 count in your skin.
Three samples would be fine.
It is working. You can even lower limit also you can detect.
It's my humble request that idea or carriers or cases should work on this. But 500 or even 5,000, it will never ever come from right there. I think many of us are having experience from the industry. In industry, we never thought that you should have 500 or 1,000. Not only in India, I've taken the subject from Finland, Europe, many places. More than 1,000 places I've connected. Never ever come this way.
You please come for demo.
One more question. SMP, you have put up a standard of 30,000 or 50,000, but a critical material like infant formula, you have put up 500. Okay. The specifications are fantastic. It's probably, I think, lowest standard in India. How many GCC standards and 2,000 space? One of the best standards. But the process, what we are doing right now, will never ever, globally, I'm not talking about India, you will never get 500 without wet process. If the without wet process is 3 seconds, unless the process is not down, less than 500, how can the product will comply?
Actually, when I was as a part of the biohazard panel member in FSCI, while these standards, microbiological standards were developed in 6 years. These standards very long time to take the final decision. But at that time, those standards were developed only for skim milk powder, but for infant formula, for such kind of products, they are in the process to have a separate standards for, they are already in process. And they are bringing a new standards for such kind of foods, not like skim milk powder and other dried products. They have come initially for those, but they are coming up for such kind of products for infant formula. They are coming separately.
One more thing, that if by a lab test, third party lab test should be conducted by FSSI or BISC, making not going ahead of that third party. Because I get sometimes very vague we are not outside of that party. So why they are, and why such type of things before the conclusion of any specification, why such things are not studied by the technology, why not there. And from the time planning, it will never be done. And there is completely mismatching in between the dry blending and the technical.
Sir, it will be taken here. This issue will be taken. What was the first question?
That was that in fat milk hormone, the two components are 60% milk fat is added, that is the 40% vegetable. How can we detect that both are 4% or something like that?
Dr. Vivek?
तिवारी सर, आपका जो क्वेश्चन है वो बहुत वैलिड क्वेश्चन है कि इन्फेंट फार्मूला में हम कैसे करें उसको, कि जहाँ पे वेजिटेबल फैट भी है, मिल्क फैट भी है। तो आज की डेट में जहाँ तक मेरा नॉलेज आता है कि ऐसा हमारे पास शायद कोई बहुत नहीं है सॉलिड कि हम उसको कर पाएँ। एक तो है कि जो वेजिटेबल फैट डाल रहे हो वो 1 डाल रहे हो, 2 डाल रहे हो, 3 डाल रहे हो। सपोज करो कि अगर हम किसी मेथड को एक्स्ट्रापोलेट करना भी चाहें, जैसे आप फॉर एग्जांपल आप IDF का मेथड ले लीजिए, वो बना किसी और पर्पस के लिए है, बट एज अ टेक्निकल पर्सन इफ आई वांट टू एक्स्ट्रापोलेट दैट मेथड और रिजल्ट्स टू फाइंड आउट हाउ मच इज द वेजिटेबल ऑयल इन दैट पर्टिकुलर मिल्क फैट, आई कैन डू दैट ओनली वंस आई नो दैट what kind of vegetable fat you have added, but we do not know whether you are adding mixture or you are adding one kind of fat. So if it is known, okay, one kind of fat, it is fine. So that is the one answer, sir. Second thing, sir, the milk fat और vegetable fat में क्या है कि आपको भी पता होगा कि 99% से ज़्यादा ट्राइग्लिसराइड्स हैं। तो इसको फाइंड आउट करना एक तो वैसे ही चैलेंज है। आपने एक ओशन वाटर में एक ड्रॉप जो है वो रिवर के वाटर की डाल दी, फिर हम कहें यार किसको ढूंढो। सो इस टाइप का ये चैलेंज है। तो इसलिए मिल्क फैट में हमें रियली चैलेंज आता है क्योंकि हमारे पास फॉरेन कुछ नहीं मिल पाता उसमें। और जो ये फैट इंडस्ट्री है स्पेसिफिकली जो वेजिटेबल फैट और ऑयल्स वाली, वो इतनी रिफाइंड हो गई है इस वक्त, और वो आपकी मतलब नीड्स के अकॉर्डिंगली आपको जो है वो डिज़ाइन करके फैट्स दे देते हैं। नॉट दे आर एक्सट्रैक्टिंग बट दे आर इवन सिंथेसाइजिंग ऑल्सो। तो ये रियली चैलेंज है हमारे लिए। तो इसके ऊपर आज की डेट में आप कैसे काम करोगे वो देखने की बात है, या हम रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट्स कैसे इस पर काम करें। लोग इसके ऊपर सोचते हैं, सर करने की कोशिश करते हैं, बट जैसे मैंने पहले भी अर्ज किया कि इंडस्ट्री तो नहीं बोलूँगा, लेकिन ये जो पैरेलल ये जो एडल्ट्रेशन वाले लोग हैं ये इतने स्मार्ट हैं, ये कहाँ से नॉलेज लेके आते हैं, ये कैसे मैनिपुलेशंस करते हैं, इनके ऊपर तो कोई बाइंडिंग नहीं है सर। मैं काम करूँगा तो मेरे को 50 चीज़ें देखनी है यार कि इसका कहीं नेगेटिव इम्पैक्ट ना हो जाए, लेकिन उनके लिए इसका कोई चैलेंज नहीं है, उनको तो सिर्फ पैसा बनाना है। तो इसलिए मैंने पहले भी कहा है कि जैसे आपने इशू रेज किया तो वाकई इशू है जिसके ऊपर हमें वर्क करना चाहिए।
दूसरा मैं ऐड करना चाहूँगा सर कि ATR FTIR बेस्ड मेथड NDRI में हमारे डिपार्टमेंट में भी हम लोग काम कर रहे हैं, वो एक टेक्निक हो सकती है जो कि हम यूज़ कर पाए, but still we are working on that, and we have to develop those equations. So we are trying to collaborate with the companies which are manufacturing these equipments, and they are coming up with the different kind of the software. As yesterday also, I think Mr. Ajit Patel mentioned about that particular instruments. So we can make use of those instruments, but still it is a challenge, and this is a challenge for everyone, sir. और दूसरा आ गया ethics. कि जब तक एडल्ट्रेशन का हम जितना मर्जी बोल रहे हैं सर, जब तक एथिकल इशू सॉर्ट आउट नहीं होते हैं, जब तक एक पैसे वाला मुद्दा नहीं है, ये रेस रहेगी. सुबह आपने भी शायद कहा था यही बात कि ये तो चलता आया है, चलता रहेगा. हमको इसको सर चैलेंज करना है कि कैसे हम इसको टेक केयर करें. सो दैट इज रियली अ चैलेंज सर.
Thank you, Vivek. I think we are short of time now.
Yes, sir.
Pradeep, just see those questions which are already covered, those slides you can skip and then you
Sir, these questions are in different parts or different topics, so I will show in that. So related to this adulteration detection, we NDRI has already developed several different types of kits for detection adulterants in the milk and the detergents. Also, we have a number of methods available for detection of microbiological species, microbial count. So this can be promoted to the industry. The industry can take some sort, kind of idea about the availability of this technology. The second problem, which was the industries has identified related to the whey disposable, especially paneer whey disposable and whey protein recovery. In the case of whey disposal, we all know that paneer whey is largely produced in the dairy industries, and it has an environmental impact, and because of this, most of the dairies, they are looking for a viable solution. And the second question, fourth question, which industry has put forward, that was the drainage of valuable whey proteins during the paneer production, which can cause the losses of various valuable nutrients. May I request the panelists can have some. So,
any questions related to if you have them from the
Okay.
any questions on that?
ये क्वेश्चन है, इसके क्वेश्चन दे सकते हैं. हाँ. So, sir, these were the questions, and mainly we'll do the third questions. NDRI has some solutions already, some technologies using whey or using some probiotic cultures and modification approaches. These things can be solved. So these technologies can be promoted, can be tried to solve the problem of industries.
So this paneer whey.
You can complete this presentation and after that we'll take questions.
So for paneer whey, we have some technology regarding some products developed from the paneer whey, like along with the milk, skim milk. So 50% whey and some skim milk. Then we have very good, you can say, drink, fermented drink. And also we are working on that wine based on the paneer whey. So that may also add value to the paneer whey, and many other products in past also with paneer whey. And NDRI has developed like jaljeera, whey-based jaljeera, and mango and fruits flavored drinks. So many things are available. So need to commercialize those items by the industry. So if anybody has queries, then come to the Dairy Technology Division. We'll be happy to give details about the information. So thank you.
Madam, you want to say something?
Good afternoon, everyone. We have technologies for paneer utilization by fermentation process. These drinks like strawberry whey drink and normal whey drink, which is also tested for its antidiarrheal property. This product was developed by Dr. D.N. Gandhi in late 80s, and it was also given patent. Now we have also checked its antidiarrheal property in animal study, and apart from this, other products are also being developed in our laboratory by microbial fermentation. We have technology for production of ethanol, and we also have a culture for ethanol production using stress-tolerant yeast, which can tolerate up to 12% of ethanol, which can also grow at 37 degrees centigrade, and it can also tolerate up to 20% of sugar. So we have that culture which can be used for high ethanol production, and in our lab we have found that it can produce up to 11% of ethanol. Apart from this, we also have technology on colostrum whey, which is high protein product. We developed fermented high protein colostrum whey protein, and these are the major technologies which are in our lab we have developed, and these are ready for commercialization.
Okay, sir, in addition to these, there are a number of technologies are available at our NDRI, which are mainly used to utilize the whey. Okay, so there are few more questions related to ghee production residues and some product and process innovation. So sometimes novel or innovative products which is required in the dairy industry. So question is also related in this, that the industry is asking that whether we have some innovative products available with us or not.
At industrial level, we have tried these products, but industry wants clear drink, if that is
Yes, we can also develop clear drink, but for that we have to use some clarant like bentonite, etc. Then only we will get the clear drink. Which are not permissible or not, but in case of fermented product, we prefer to have the original one without any clarification, because it is having all types of these proteins. Also natural protein is there without addition of any supplement from outside that can be used. And even we can also add some fresh fruit pulps like strawberry, mango pulp also, which is enhancing its flavor as well as its biofunctional properties. But we can produce the clear way, like clear wine also we can use by using the bentonite. We can make it clear. Thank you. This TRL level 4. Yes. Yes, we have to validate this product by animal study, and then we have to go some preclinical and clinical trials. Recently, we are going to do some preclinical trials using GMP manufacturing practice as well as GLP lab, and the project is under process. So we are going to work on this also.
So ma'am, as an industry partner, we can work together to take it to TRL 9.
Yes, sure.
Can we go to market strategies implement?
Yes.
And my question to everybody and all technology, if we can indicate TRL level, that will help us a lot
Yes.
to take it forward.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I also like to all the industry people who are alumni of this institute also, and I think some of my batchmates, classmates are also there. So I also request you to come forward, and we can solve your problem, and we can have some collaborative projects for solving your problem, as well as whatever technology we are developing, we can work together to bring it to higher TLR like 7-8. Thank you.
Sir, regarding this ghee, like Dr. Dheer Singh told that today is a free day for asking questions. On behalf of a renowned dairy group, I'm just putting a problem in front of the group. We want to have ghee-like butter slab at ambience. We thought over it because we are ourselves dairy technologists. We tried to look at, there are certain based on the melting points of fatty acids. Ghee has a semi-solid structure that way. But is there any possibility by keeping integrity of ghee as such and creating it like a butter block at ambient temperature? And if you are ready to accept it, sir, we are ready to sign any agreement on that. and it will be privilege for me or rather it will be proud moment for me. I am solving the industry problem. We have talked with IITs also, and in this particular case, it will be proud moment for me working with NDRI. Thank you.
So, had DT will, or had DT, please.
Sir, we can take up this later on because we are running short of time. We can have discussion later. So, sir, related to this problem, so we already some technologies on utilizing ghee residues, especially ghee residues in carbonated energy bar, and then the same here for also ghee residues powder has been developed. There are few more technologies. So I will just come up with the next issue which the industry has, identified, the energy conservation. So this is the area where almost all the industry is looking for how we can save the energy, can save the steam consumption and all. So as of now, maybe engineering section can, head engineering can throw light certain. If possible, or if not, we can have a discussion and that. ये उन्हीं के क्वेश्चन है. Okay. So next question. Okay. So another, sir, there are last two questions from the industry side, which is related to the milk quality and spray dryer efficiency and the milk procurement area development. So in the milk quality and spray dryer efficiency, it was mentioned the substandard and the neutralized milk, which often processed into the skim milk powder, present challenges such as powder accumulation inside the spray dryer chamber. So companies wanting some help from the NDRI to the NDRI side. Another, in the case of milk procurement area and development, so minimum input strategies for the development of milk procurement areas can enhance the efficiency of sustainability of milk supply chains. So these are the two questions which industry has, put forward to NDRI team, and now I can I ask some of the stuff? Yeah.
So you want to add something on last two slides, Dr. Babu?
Actually, sir, energy crisis is not new. It is old. Around 70s it has come. And we have to, there are two ways. Either we can use alternative energy, or we can conserve the energy what is available to us. We know there are limited sources of the fuels and other things. So one way of energy conservation is reducing the energy requirement. In morning also, R.P. Singh sir has told that we can save the energy in transport and other things through the membrane filtration. Also, we can use the hybrid systems where some part of the energy is assisted by the renewable energy, like solar or wind or something like that. So,
we are short of time.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Now, any question, please?
Sir, I have a question.
Okay, this is perhaps the last question now.
Okay, sir. I will complete with my question, sir. And my question is that some nomenclature of the milk and milk products. अब सर ये almond milk आ गया, cashew milk आ गया, soya milk आ गया, तो ये milk तो है ही नहीं, कोई अंदर से milk नहीं है, तो वो लोग ऐसे उसको पीछे क्यों milk लगा देते हैं? दूसरा क्वेश्चन, पनीर में भी आपको proof and पनीर is the different thing, sir. ठीक है? अब पनीर एनालॉग में क्यों पनीर एनालॉग है? मेरा नाम मिलन है, इसका नाम चेतन है, उसका नाम सुमित है, हमने नाम बदल दिया सर. अब मिलन 1, मिलन 2 करने का क्या जरूरत है सर? तो इसमें सर आगे फसाई और गवर्नमेंट एजेंसी उसमें क्या कर सकती है कि उसका नाम में ही हम गवर्नमेंट और इंडस्ट्री उसका नाम ही आइडेंटिफाइड कर देते हैं, नाम में ही ऐसा काम कर देते हैं कि नाम ही ऐसा लगे जिससे कस्टमर भी वो होता है. तो उसका क्या सॉल्यूशन है सर आगे फसाई में और गवर्नमेंट is that sir, ये सारी बातें हुई हमारे एडल्ट्रेशन को पकड़ने की कि कॉलेज वाले बोल रहे हैं हम पकड़ लेंगे, ये इंडस्ट्री में कुछ नया ला देंगे, ये पुलिस की बात हुई, पुलिस बढ़ाने की बात हुई, पर चोर के आगे क्या करेंगे सर हम? सुबह भी मैं वही क्वेश्चन था, adulteration must be treated as a rape or murder case sir. It must be treated as this sir. अगर adulteration ऐसे ही सब लोग ये R&D सर, R&D हमारे इंडिया में R&D हर एक घर में है सर, हर एक घर में जुगाड़ है, हर एक घर में R&D है, और पर वो गलत है, गलत भी करते हैं, तो उसका जैसे लॉबीज होती है, इंडियन मेडिकल एसोसिएशन की पूरी लॉबीज है, पंखे में 99% बैक्टीरिया उड़ा देते हैं, डेटॉल में 99.9% बैक्टीरिया उड़ा देते हैं, तो उसका हमारा आगे कैसे हम लॉबिंग करके चीजों को रोक पाएंगे सर?
Okay, in short, I am giving you one line answer to it. FSCI has a specific panel for different our experts here at NDRI are the FSCI and whatever points you have raised, they are already being here. Those points which you have raised, and it will be taken. Now, this was the last question, and now
Mike sir.
session. First of all, I would like to thank our industry professionals who are rich in experience in production, processing, and marketing. I understand they have given a very good questions, and I would like to thank our all head of the division. They have given all information required, but I can understand there are certain questions which need some more R&D and some technology needs to carry forward from TRL level 3, 4 to TRL level 6. And those questions will be taken care by the institute. And I would like to thank all HODs. I would like to thank my rapporteur and all the speakers for giving excellent presentations. And I would like to thank my director sitting here, my all senior colleagues in the front row, and all industry participants. But I am concluding with one line. I have now restrictions. I am concluding with one line only, that this kind of seminar for 2 days once in a year is not sufficient enough. It is evident from the kind of interactions which we have today. I request that we need to have a kind of a brainstorming on monthly basis with industry and with the institute, so that whatever problems which have been raised today, those should become part of our research agenda, and these should be these can be on short-term goals or it can be long-term goals. Our industry is facing certain problems which require just 6 months to 2 years time to sort out it, and those can be you can have those things in the form of a contract research program which our scientists and students can give you solution in no time. And for long-term problems, definitely where more than 5 years, 4 years is required, where we can collaborate with NDRI with the funding on, we see 50-50 or 40-60, whatever it is. On that basis, we can have those kind of programs. And I just want to add that BIRAC and Department of Animal Husbandry and Dairying, we are giving a lot of funding, and we can utilize that to strengthen our dairy industry. So my request is that we have more and more brainstorming on monthly basis, and let us have more interactions, and let us address our problems in our research agenda, and on yearly basis we can review all those problems and solutions with such kind of trainings. With these remarks, I conclude this particular session, and once again I would like to thank one and all for their fruitful discussions and their inputs. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. It was really a very fruitful discussion between industry and the academia. I thank all the heads of division who have answered the queries of the industry. Now I request Dr. Harsh Bhanwala, sir, the ex-chairman NABARD, to please come on stage, sir, to felicitate our chairman, rapporteur, and our members of ITLU who are taking care of our technology. Director, sir, please, you also join. Director, sir, please. I request the chairman, rapporteur, and the members of ITLU. Thank you all. We'll be starting the valedictory section in 5 minutes. So kindly be seated on your seats. We'll be starting in 5 minutes.
No,